can love you with my eyes closed. I can love you with my eyes closed.
There's something unmeasurable that happens when you're performing. There's this symbiotic relationship between an audience and a performer, and I need that. I need oxygen and water and whatever happens up there to feel at peace. And a lot of the times over the years, it's been the only time I really felt at ease. I like to think that people get something out of my shows, but I can guarantee that nobody gets more out of it than I do. And it's a privilege to be able to play in front of any amount of people.
They call me Danny Fingers, and how I got that name is the source of some contention, so let me set it all straight. I set out for vindication for my brother's lost soul after a dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. I started fishing with my daddy back in '73, and I made enough for my quota. We can start a little her Ronnie's got an okay violin that is silver as steel. It's 30 foot with a Detroit diesel and a hell of a keel. So we bought a boat for my brother and his own tag too. We built the traps with my daddy like my daddy used to do. And goddamn, on my first day of fishing, not a mile from his home, my brother took an ungodly load of water. Every seam on the hull let go. It was a dark, dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Well, my mama's still crying. My daddy took to the drink. Me, I just got angry with all the time to think. Ronnie's gonna have to meet his own maker. I'm gonna go it alone. How's my brother supposed to get himself to heaven when we never did find his bones? I got some old booze bottles loaded with kerosene, stuffed rags down the necks of them, and I grabbed some TNT. Then I drank up the courage, grabbed my Navy cut smokes to avenge a dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Untied my boat from her mooring, lit up a cigarette, came on the gas a little heavy, and I slipped on the deck. Well, as God is my witness, I never will forget that smell. My cigarette caught a bottle, brought on the fury of hell, and I floated through 3 Fathom Harbor, round the reserve and the wedge. The tide spit me out in the morning on the other side of Rudy's head. How long I was out for, but it's hard to know. I'll tell you one thing for certain, that blew off my fingers and my toes. It was a dark, dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty betrayal on the Causeway Road. Well, goddamn. wheel still sitting in the seaside sands. I had to give up fishing on account of my hands. Now if you're looking for a lesson when it comes to revenge, you better leave it to the ocean. She's gonna win in the end, with a dark and dirty big trail on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty big trail on the Causeway Road. Beware of the dark and dirty big trail on the Causeway Road. A dark and dirty big trail on the Causeway Road. Thank you very much. This is a song about my favorite radio station. It broadcasts out of the Eastern Passage. It was founded by a fellow named Wayne Harrott. To this day is my favorite person that I've ever heard on the radio. It is called The Voice of the Eastern Passage. I'm listening again to the Seaside FM, where the songs roll straight off the waves. 2,500 watts, all going out hot to the back roads and lonely highways. From Roseland on back into Port Halifax, back home to St. Margaret's Bay, playing yesterday's hits and your old favorites, your concertos and your serenades. I'll not be alone while he's rolling me home, just as long as my radio catches 105.9 on your FM dial. He's the voice of the Eastern Passage. There's the voice of the Eastern Passage. Marquee's on the line from the show and the shine, make some bucks for branch 164. It's a fine Legion Hall. Come on and come all, and stay tuned for your weather report. I'll not be alone while he's rolling me home, just as long as my radio catches 105.9 on your FM dial. He's the voice of the Eastern Passage. There's the voice of the Eastern Passage. I'm listening again to the Seaside FM, where the songs roll straight off the waves. And later this hour, off your radio tower comes the voice of the Eastern Passage. I'll not be alone while he's rolling me home, just as long as my radio catches 105.9 on your FM dial. He's the voice of the Eastern Passage. From the moment my driver door latches, just as long as my radio catches, there's the voice of the Eastern Passage. There's the voice of the Eastern Passage. Thank you. anymore. Well, there's no telling when I'll be back again. There's no telling when I'll be back again. Hey! Thank you. I usually accompany this song with a story about Ben Mulroney and how he frightened me on morning television one time. He dragged me out into anyway. You'll have to come to the next show and I'll tell you all about it if you haven't heard it already. But I'm reminded of the last time the Juno Awards were in Halifax. I was a young buck of 19 years old, and there was a concert in Parade Square, and Ben Mulroney came out to introduce either Joel Plaskett or Garrett Mason or Matt Mays or somebody, and the poor fellow was booed off of the stage before he could say even a word. And that's my fondest memory of the last time the Juno Awards were in town. Anyway, I always think of that fellow when I play this song for some reason. Here goes nothing. It's called Dark Beside the Dawn. Terrain is deadly. I can see my city falling while it goes on dancing, and I'm down here crawling. He spends the night enchanting. Now there's a man in my skin. He sleeps in my thoughts. Fights with my fears. He'd like to see me fuck off. I've been waiting for you, and I've been bracing for you. The dark beside the dawn. I hold you till it's gone. If I could save it for you, then I'd embrace it for you. The dark beside the dawn. It goes on. Contagion, it's parasitic. Now baby, run when I run, 'cause I'm afraid he's winning. There's been a hostile conquer, there's been a cold injection. You better run for cover, it's for your own protection. I've been waiting for you, and I've been bracing for you. The dark beside the dawn. I hold you until it's gone. If I could save it for you, then I'd embrace it for you. The dark beside the dawn. It goes on and on and on and on and on. What a treat, my God. This is one that will surely light a fire under your feet. It's about a coal mining disaster in 1958. Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. My name is Arthur and I live in Spring Hill. I do my work in the underground. I got a wife and I got a brother. I know they're messing around. I know they're messing around. I've been crawling down number 2 Colliery for 13 years now in July. I catch my first breath in the evening, and I get home before the light. I'm asleep before the light. My brother Davey, he works the day shift. He's got a house across the road. My wife Annie, she stands in the window to see me off and see him home. To see me off and see him home. We saved our money to buy a small place. We got a baby coming home. But I went to the racetrack in Port Elgin. We had some money and now it's gone. We had some money, now it's gone. It's all gone. Go ahead. Yesterday, the walls they fell in, and I ain't coming out alive. The more I'm thinking, I ain't seen daylight since 1945. Since 1945. Tell Davey I noticed Annie, she's been carrying down low. Tell that young boy nothing of his daddy, and you raise him as your own. Yeah, you raise him as your own. tell my Annie that I ain't angry, and whatever fate she may allow, she'll see for certain that I'm the last of us to take a breath down on the ground, to take a breath down on the ground. Thank you all very much. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite part. I wrote this song 15 years ago, and probably 16 or 17 years ago, I played a show downstairs when it was Hell's Kitchen. It was like the 2nd of January, when nobody was ever supposed to come to the show. And nobody did come to the show. There was a snowstorm. We played for, the band. I think we probably all had girlfriends, and they were there, and that was it. There's a fellow named Jeremy Lutz who put the show on, and I remember feeling very deflated. But he took me upstairs here, and he stood me right here. It was the first time I ever stood foot on the Marquee stage. And he was like, "You'll play here sometime." And I that lit a fire in my belly, you know. And then I really started to take some care with the songs that I was writing, so that I could put 700 people into the Marquee Club on a Tuesday night. And I've been very fortunate to have come across these wonderful souls, my esteemed colleagues, the Jenny Wren. We got Ryan Christopher Stanley over there on the far side of the stage, my left-handed, right-hand man. He's been the longest suffering one of the bunch. Zach McLean here on the right-handed electric guitar, who is one of the hardest working and most impressive musicians that I know. Jordan Murphy here on the drums, the best professional wrestling drummer that you could ever hope to meet. And Tori Cameron here on the bass guitar, who is every bit as angelic as she appears to be. My mom is here this evening, and I love when she can make it to shows where people come out. And this song was probably the first one that anybody ever liked. And it's nice to play it here. This is called The Ballad of a Burning Man. I did not love you past the prairies flat and barren town. So I wrote your name across my arm, and in the dark I could hate you more. But every night it fades away as if to take me back to before. And I don't have any for your late night calls. I don't have any answers, but I know that you got them all. So Daisy, won't you pick it up? I'm on the dark side of the phone. The toughest pill I swallow is you don't love me anymore. You don't love me anymore. Discontent my face, the man saying covered by a painted mask. Please just go and disappear away from here, that's all I'll ask. 'Cause I don't have any money for your late night calls. I don't have any answers, but I know that you got them all. So Daisy, won't you pick it up? I'm on the dark side of the phone. The toughest pill I swallow is you don't love me anymore. You don't love me anymore. Your love is like a bullet, it's cold and solid and without a thought. And I don't have any money for your late night calls. I don't have any answers, but I know that you got them all. So Daisy, won't you pick it up? I'm on the dark side of the phone. And you and I, we were better, but you don't love me anymore. You don't love me anymore. She don't love much. This is the Jenny Wren gang. What a crew. I want to play a new song. It was all the same to you. It used to be, well, it still is. There's a corner in Dartmouth, Alderney, and Portland Street. And at one time, City Hall was on the Alderney side, right on the water, Dartmouth City Hall. And then across the street where New Scotland Brewing is now, there was a police bar called the Billy Club. And across the street is a place called the Old Landing, which is where all the skids like me would have likely hung out. And I made up this story about all of them getting into a fist fight one night. It's called the King's Pier Soirée. And I hope you all dig it. Cigar smoke and brandy in the City Hall chambers, Rothmans and bathtub gin, and for the Old Landing laborers. And the Billy Club is loaded with the boys in blue, and they're all spilling out at 2:15, where the toothless switchblade boys catch eyes with lawmakers. They're waiting for chauffeurs and limousines and martini shakers. They say, let me talk to the mayor, mister. I pay my taxes. Why ain't life on the dark side as bright as Halifax is? And the rail lines, they rattle, and the train whistle blows, and the winos and junkies dance the broken lampposts. They did the Portland Street Shuffle, and they all dirty waltz. A King's Pier Soirée turns the Pleasant Street crawl. Billy clubs, they rallied, the well off the clock. They sent them staggering home to sleep it all off. And at least the dark side has resisted downtown interchanges. Better here with the weird than those silver spoon strangers. And the rail lines, they rattle, and the train whistle blows, and the winos and junkies dance the broken lampposts. They did the Portland Street Shuffle, and they all dirty waltz. A King's Pier Soirée turns the Pleasant Street crawl. Thank you. Is that all right? I'll keep it. We'll keep it. I'm gonna try my luck and we'll play another new one that nobody's ever heard. This is going well, I feel. I hope the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation is happy with this performance, because I certainly am up to this point. I cannot thank y'all enough for being here. I don't ever want to go anywhere on a Tuesday night unless it's to be here amongst you folks. Thanks for making it out. And welcome back to all you, what do they call it? Dry January participants. I kept the bar stools warm for you. It's important, I think, as a songwriter to sort of stretch your legs a little bit and get out of your comfort zone. And I write a lot about drug trafficking, let's say, and Eastern Canada. I thought it appropriate just shortly after my tour through the U.S. with Juno nominated Matt Anderson. I got home and I hugged my kids and then I said, everybody leave me alone, and I wrote this song. It's a bit of a stretch for me. This takes place in the United States of America. However, it is still about drug trafficking. It's called Western Star. I did some time in Louisiana. I did some time in Mexico. They let me out with good behavior with a couple bucks and release papers. Now on my way on the Western Stars. Thought I'd hitch a ride to Amarillo, but he pulled a plate in San Antonio, just outside of Uvalde. I was bumming some change for a coffee when she picked me up in her Western Star. She said she's bound for California. In a little more than a day she's due in Los Angeles. I said I haven't got any money. She said all you gotta do is keep me company. We was on our way on the Western Stars. The interstates and cowboy killing gaspers, truck stop plates with dirty forks and knives. We made love with our shoes on, 100 miles out of Tucson, in the back of her Western Star. I caught a wink in Buckeye, Arizona, and looking back on it now, I should have asked her what she pulled. I woke up at a way station, she disappeared without a trace, and she left me dry and high in a Western Star. Go ahead, Stanley. Surrounded. Do you ever get the feeling you've been burned? I stuck my head out the window, patrolman pulling out a ton of dope, and he threw my ass in a police car. I held the bag to spare the state some trouble. the story goes, she split to Nashville, Tennessee. Now, locked up in a big house, I guess I should have headed south, but I got a room with a view of the western stars. Thank you. Thank you very much. One, two, three. I got an Uncle Huey. He's got a boat down in Manitou. And when I lost my job at Devco, he says, if I got a job for you. See, I put my faith in no one. Got no time for the government. Since they ripped up my house in Lewisburg and stuck her down on some blocks of cement. There's a boat coming up from America with caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. We took his boat off the coast of Bateston, just out of sight of the shore. Me and my cousin and a Frenchman I never laid eyes on before. We met a boat that had come up from Boston, started heaving boxes overboard. Here we handed them a big bag of money. We were back into harbor round 4. Singing, there's a boat coming up from America, caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. Now we've been met there by 7 morticians, loaded the boxes into their hearse. We'd set off with $8,000, laughing about what we spend it on first. Frenchman, he tells me his name is Thibault, that he grew up in Milmadam. We could all go down to church hall on a Saturday and get drunker than hell at the dance. One night Thibault got fired up on moonshine, tried to beat up a Catholic priest. We got thrown out on our ass behind that church hall. We spent the night with the mounted police. We went on working for weeks every Sunday, till Huey says we gotta slow her down. Someone's been singing like a jailbird, and it brought all the Mounties to town. They heard there's a boat coming up from America with caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. Hey! The docks one night, and he hustled us out to the sea. We shut off the engines and the floodlights, and he pointed his shotgun at me. I said, Huey, I ain't the one been singing. Must be that freshman from Milman folks tell me least you can do is die like a man. It's funny they could not be bothered with a casket, but what use is it now to complain? There's a gold mine out on the ocean and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine, and as the buckshot it entered my brain, I saw the lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. Thank you, folks. One more time for the band, huh? I put my first solo EP out in late 2013, and one of those songs that I wrote in 2010, it climbed, it skyrocketed all the way to number 11 on the CBC Radio 2 countdown. And honestly, changed my entire life. I wrote it about my partner Jesse. We were together, and then we were apart, and we were together again, and we were apart again. And I'm happy to report that we're together. She puts up with an awful lot. This song has meant a number of different things to me personally over the years, but something that I've been really privileged to see is like people dancing to this song at their wedding, or people that tattoo some of the lyrics into their arms, which I do not recommend at all. But it's really sweet to see that, and I'm really proud of that, because you're stuck with that shit forever. You only have one first dance at your wedding, and those tattoos are really hard to get off. So I appreciate that I've weaseled my way into anybody's psyche or memories or literal skin. It's a privilege, and this is that song. It is called Love You With My Eyes Closed, and I'm sure we played longer than we were supposed to, but we rehearsed another song with the band, so if we can just like pretend to get an encore after this, that'd be great. And I do apologize to the CBC folks. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. This is called Love You With My Eyes Closed. She came up the stairs like I wished her there, like a vision from a dream. She sat in a chair and she twirled her hair. I hope she's making eyes at me. We were dancing, we were floating, like the smoke we were smoking. There was nothing to be spoken, just the smoke we were smoking. Causeway Road to feel the sand under her feet. Gonna take all of our troubles and take all of our worries, and she'll send it out to sea. And let the tide take your troubles, let it take them all away. My eyes are getting blurry, might take our rest, and all the days in between. Anywhere you wanna go, all that remains to be seen. Honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. We'll catch some wind somewhere you might have been, or we can sleep under the stars. Buy a Chevrolet and some records we can play, and then we'll sell all my guitars, and we can take our love any place, my love, or we can make our love until we shake, my love, and all the days in between. And anywhere you wanna go, all that remains to be seen. Honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. Now we're breaking out. Yeah, we're breaking out. Oh, we're breaking out. We're breaking out. We're breaking out. Oh, we're escaping now, and anywhere you wanna go, anywhere you wanna go, anywhere you wanna go, anywhere you wanna go, honey, I can love you with my eyes closed. I can love you with my eyes closed. I can love you with my eyes closed. I can love you with my eyes. Thank you all very much. I don't want to leave. Let's just get the boys up. We'll do one more and then forget about the whole Not the boys, the gang. Oh, sorry, the boys. We've all discussed it. We feel like we're the authority on this matter. We know who are underrated artists in CanCon. The annals of CanCon, and we decided that a fellow from Quebec, who's probably made a fortune, and is not underrated at all, but we feel he's maybe not been appreciated quite as much as he should be. His name is Michel Pagliaro, and he wrote this song, and we're gonna play it. This is called. You've heard it. You've heard it a million times on Q104 and CBC. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about that. You've heard it a million times on the CBC. Thank y'all again. This is the best. My God. Drinking, baby, taking all I can. Tunes rolling in my head, make me think of all the things she said. I don't know what the hell I got. What if it is enough for life? Yeah, I wanna lose control from my liver to my very soul. I don't wanna be lonely, but no, 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 no. I don't wanna be lonely, lonely without. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what the hell I got. What if it is enough for life? Yeah, I wanna lose control from my liver to my very soul. I don't wanna be lonely. No, 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 no. I don't wanna be lonely, lonely without. Yeah. I don't wanna be lonely. No, 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 no. I don't wanna be lonely, lonely without love. Thank you, Halifax. Thank you, everybody in the Marquee Club. We'll see y'all soon enough. Get home safe. Tip your bartenders. Peace and love and all that.